Hello, everybody. Welcome to a 2 a.m. stream, at least for my time. But we're here specifically because we have a friend with us today. That of course being RVL Aaron. Now, Aaron has joined me on stream and in a video a few times before. But you know, as I'm trying to get to Hydra, I need all the help that I can get, and Aaron is here to provide it. It's just unfortunate that you live very far away, so the best time for you is the worst time for me. But hey, I can compensate. You're a busy man. I get that you can't, so we're in this. Are you ready?
Hello, it's me, and I'm kinda ready, I hope.
Kinda ready, yeah. So, fun fact, we already did this yesterday, it just wasn't streamed. And, I don't know how to explain it, guys, but, like, there's a reason Aaron was the coach for one of the best teams on NAU. Because, I remember, if you remember my last stream, my last Hunter stream, I ended it off saying, man, I really wish I knew what I was doing wrong. It's so hard to tell what I'm doing wrong. And, you know, I'm getting, like, a few, like, tips and points from chat here and there, just, like, from other people. But when I'm telling you that Aaron, like, can look at every interaction in every area with every character and tell me what I'm doing wrong, that's just, like, an insane level of knowledge. Which just incredibly helps my gameplay. So I'm really hoping to get more of that knowledge today, I suppose. I explained that horribly, but basically what I'm saying is there's a very good reason as to why you're a coach, and it's because you're pretty much a genius at this game, I would say.
I wouldn't say a genius, I would say I watched Spencer for too many hours.
Oh, well, to each their own.
Yep. I guess we can start waiting for a match. In the meantime, I'm gonna remind you of the goals that we set, and that is, for this week, for every Hunter rank session that you're gonna do, you need to focus on basically your chase and almost forget everything else. Forget the wins, the losses. That's not why you're playing. You're playing to improve. You can worry on that afterwards. And then the main point that you need to be focused on is, like we said yesterday, is your chase. It means you need to review your chase. You need to, when you remember, like when you just finished the match, you should not be thinking, oh, did I win or did I lose? That should, like, completely disappear from your mind. It should be, how was my first chase? How was the rebound? How was my last chase? How was the second chase, etc. Did I invest good time into chasing people? Did I get to an area where I should get a hit and then I wasn't able to? Should I go back in customs and play that area with someone just to know how I can play that better? Etc, etc. And that, what you need to do is, like I said yesterday, make mental images in your brain, kind of how a chase would go. And how, like, okay, I pushed them there, they went there, I broke this, now I need to get a hit. And then once you get into the habit of knowing when you're gonna get those hits, or when you need to get those hits, you can then, okay, I invested all that time, this is where I failed, I'm just gonna do this, like, rep quickly with someone, or see how someone does it, just to finally reap the reward of everything that you did. And that's how you can actually improve your chase.
Okay. That was a lot, but I remember most of that was talked about yesterday. But that was a very good way to recap it for all the viewers. Thank you so much for that.
Exactly.
So we got Priz, Lawyer, Finn, Grave. This is a tricky comp for me. I always struggle against Double Decoder. But I do remember the chase route for the most part of Red Church. That's if they follow that route. At least that was the one that we talked about. The other ones are gonna be tricky.
Yep.
I tend to spawn left here. Is that fine? Or
No, that's fine.
okay. Priz lawyer. I go straight into church and then go back, or what do you think?
I think either way you need to focus on your chase, which means just pick someone and let's just chase them.
Okay. I think the biggest thing is that I have to catch up to the lawyer or find the prisoner.
Yep.
I found the lawyer, it seems.
Looks like it.
Although I think the prisoner would be easier since he's already here. I think he just vaulted in, which means he has only one way to go. Just this way. It's unfortunate.
Oh, that's fine. By the way, he won the mind game. Yeah, he didn't win. He shouldn't have won the mind game because he was like very far away from the pallet. If you read the body language, you would have realized he's just trying to bait. It should be a hit.
Oh, what the heck? Wait, what? What is the grave doing here? He tried to blink predict.
Yep. If you don't want to get blink predicted, you need to work on your hit blink turnaround timings. What? Okay. All right.
Oh, well. He's gonna go to shack or behind church.
You got a free chair and then you just chase afterwards, yep. You should not be afraid of chasing there. You should just remember he probably will have a shot in a bit. That's it. Dash once, twice.
He messed up the dash.
3. Doesn't matter, he's still gonna get hit.
That grave load fast, but it also means a little less decoding.
Right? He probably is gonna come next. Stage 1 of the game is already over, so now just like kill this person, get it over with, and then let's focus on your next chase.
Yeah.
Make sure to hit them, not the chair.
Patient.
Yep.
I'll take the trade.
Yep. Very well played. It was also chaired, so like, you don't mind. He also wasted his, Remember what I told you?
Yeah, it's just the prisoner shock I have to worry about, unfortunately.
Yeah. Next time in that position, you need to bait into vault in either side, and then you just need to go where you want to go. Lost the mind game. That's simple. He should have died earlier. That's basically how it is. Then we go to the next area. Same logic. And then put the other dice here, and then we just move on with the match.
Oh, what? How did they have the ciphers done?
Yeah, that's actually interesting. Well, regardless, still go for the next chase. Kill, and then just find a hopefully a chase. Yep, we have another chase, and we can talk about the game afterwards.
Can't believe they got the ciphers done in time.
Yep. Again, it's probably all because of the rebound, the last like bit of it. Oh, can you catch up? GG's. Before we proceed, make sure to... Yeah, don't worry about it. Before we proceed to the review, can you check what I sent you in DM? And I'm just gonna review this real quick. I mean, it's great that I have the stream to go back on.
Oh, right, I think I forgot to stream it to you as well. That's my fault.
No worries.
Okay, let me do this. There we go.
Okay. Now, if you remember your match, nothing really was, or like nothing wrong with what your chase was. I mean, nothing really wrong. It's just that you lost mind games in positions where you shouldn't have lost mind games. So the first one was when you flip back. The prisoner was actually like pulling quite far away from the pallet, and because he did that, your mindset should be, okay, I should really actually just give him more pressure, or there's actually a chance he's just trying to bait me. Because it was like, oh, I'm staying at the pallet, oh, I'm gonna go really far. Because of that, your mindset should be, he's not really putting himself in position to vault back. That means if I actually commit to him, he's not prepared, which means he just takes a hit there. That was the first one. The second one, when he went over the small wall, you know, like there's a god pallet, and there's the, you know, he went to the pallet and vaulted back around, like near the locker. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know the one. That pallet's heavily mind gameable, but
yes.
I always seem to lose the mind game there.
Yeah, it's because honestly, most hunters, what they do is very simple. They just always bait it. And they know survivors usually like to take the speed boost and get out of there, because if you don't vault instantly and use the speed boost, you're not gonna make it out of there alive. That's why don't try to commit too hard. Just check if they went forward or not. If you don't see them, just go back. That's it. Simple as that. Most people wouldn't usually like commit going all the way forward, so they would just go back and use the speed boost and hope that you committed a bit too far and that you can't hit them before the speed boost happens, and then you just like use the speed boost to take distance. Regardless, they were still gonna get a hit, which you did, hit them right before. And then for the next chase, he just really died. I don't know what he was doing.
Yeah.
With that said, you know how to win the next mind game next time. And that's something that you need to work on a lot, because this is something that happens a lot with Oprah. The terror shock, I'm not even gonna talk about it. The next chase was pretty standard. He went towards Shack, but just by default, when he's going towards Shack, your mindset should be, I'm probably gonna catch up around the windows, and I'm probably gonna have to use my shadow path. Like, the moment you cheered Grave, you should already be imagining how you're gonna catch up to him. Like, you shouldn't imagine you following him. You should imagine where he will be, what you will do to catch up to the place that he will be at, which is you escape, dash here, there. If he goes left to the window, you just follow. If he goes to the right to the window, you follow. And then you dash, 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 and then you just hit him probably before he makes it to any of the smoke areas. If you can like see these things before they happen, that means you're starting to get good instinct of what your chase is gonna look like, whether it's Oprah or anyone else. With the rebound, Can you pull up your old stream?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. Your internet's gonna be like working really hard, streaming to YouTube, streaming to Discord, and also watching your own stream.
Yeah.
If you want to really see it for yourself, so you can actually make sure you don't get mind gamed in the same way, go back to the moment where they saved. They just saved, the Gravekeeper just saved, and then you hit him, and then you followed Prisoner, and then Prisoner went to the like L shape. I mean, not L. I guess it's the L-shaped building, right? Right there, when he was at the pallet and you were like on the outside. Do you have that?
I think this was right here. Yeah, exactly. I knew what I was looking for here. The issue is he had a shock to help his mind game.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because if he uses the shock that early, you can even maybe catch up and actually hit him before the pallets. That's the thing. And if he uses it too early, he's not like. Also, when he shocks, he can't vault. That's also another thing. So, if he shocks a bit late and you're already like onto him, then that means there might be a chance to hit him while he falls. But either way, in this position here, what you want is very simple. You always want to dash to on the left side. Dashing on the right is hard, and you only do that when you bait him like very bad. So you
Wait.
basically want to bait him back and forth.
Wait, why the left side? There's a tree in the way. Wouldn't I want the right side?
No. Why? Because when you're always gonna stay right there between the tree and the wall. So when you wanna stay on the left, you can actually dash straight to that little edge, and there's no path forward. But on the right, you can't dash directly to the pallets because there's the path, which means your thing will be cancelled.
Oh, I see.
So on the left it's easier, but you have to how do I say this?
Is that only with full
wanna
presence? Because I don't know if she makes that dash at 0 presence.
It's not about making. It's just about being a straight line and it's easier for you. And also,
okay.
how do I say this? For both sides, it doesn't really matter which one is easier for you. Just pick a side and bait them to go to it. Like, don't just follow them. Bait them to do something and then just commit. That's the idea. Like, if you want to use the fact that the right side has a wall that stops him from going back any further, then just commit on the left slightly, bait him, and then just go back to the right and then dash, you escape, and then hit them before they go back.
Okay.
So when you lost the mind game here, they should have died here, and then you went to the next pallets, and I got
cut for another 30 seconds, had to use blink, and then they popped.
Yes, exactly. So this is where you need. This is like point B where you have to learn how to kill a person here, and it's not necessarily one of the best areas, and it's not one of the worst areas. Which means if you practice it, you can actually get used to killing people here easily. With any hunter, by the way, either Night Watch or Open.
Okay.
Alright, that's the most important part. Everything else is basically boilerplate. Let's just go to the next match.
Okay. Sounds good.
Again, the result did not matter. What matters is your first chase and then these points at which you lost the mind game and how you can improve it.
Yeah, I lost way too many mind games that game.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, Red Church is one of the maps I struggle with the most, so it's the one I need practice with the most.
The Palace are not very strong, which means if you win your mind games, you should win. I mean, on the left side. On the right side, unless they go to Graveyard. When you get to Graveyard, you have to kind of do a routing chase where you prevent them from going to the strongest areas. When you chase before they go to Graveyard, you just have to win mind games around kind of manageable walls, or at least not give them a lot of this. Okay. And then when you're on the left side of church with the breakable areas, that's basically mind game city.
I gotcha.
Leo's memory. Ooh. I guess we're gonna get another.
I recognize some of these players as well. These are good players. I think Dez plays a really good Tide Patient a lot of the time. They're going rescue. That's fine.
Nice.
So this should be a good challenge.
Good. Hopefully they won't do like the Arms Factory match
yesterday. Oh yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah, guys. I don't even know how to explain it. You've seen some of the players I've gotten in stream, chat. So yesterday when Aaron and I were practicing, oh my gosh. We ran into this team while Little Girl and a Barman were duo decoding the entire match. They just weren't rescuing. They just... Oh, it was a match, bro. It was a match.
Yeah.
It was like I thought I was playing against like worker bees or something. It was so funny.
All right, you can be on the left here because you don't really care who's.
Yeah. Yep. I don't really like chasing Knight because he makes things hard.
Cowboy?
I think I can try I can try Cowboy. Cowboy, I'm just nervous his pallet stuns because they last so long.
Well, that gives you, I guess, good
Incentive
punishment
to
for
win the
missing
mind
those
game.
mind games.
Yeah.
Yep. Alright, let's go for Cowboy. I mean, at the end of the day, think of it like just someone who has an item to use it for this, and that's it. Remember what I said? Just go straight through the pallets, you don't care.
Oh.
When you go through that anyways.
He transitioned.
Yeah, just go straight through the pallets, and then continue. Yep. Alright, if he gets to this area before you, just break that one. Oh, dash. You have no kill potential right now. Never mind. He really wanted that balance done, huh?
Yeah, seems like it.
And that's already down. You shouldn't have dash there.
Should not have dashed there?
Yeah. Just follow him and you would have gotten the kill.
Okay.
Like right at the pallet, basically. Nice.
I can cheer on Melee Cypher too.
Pretty basic. Yep, pretty basic, pretty basic. You lost maybe one mind game there.
Yeah.
Alright. No, just don't focus too much on the side Cypher or the chase. Just force them to save it, and that's it. They don't look like they're saving.
Yep.
That's early. You don't care.
Night.
And item. You don't care. Yep. Still, this person has tide, so you can't kill them any faster, even if you wanted to. Alright, Shadow is there.
That right there is like the biggest reason of why this character is so
hard. One
hard.
example, yeah. You hit, and then go back. Yep, break it. Alright, now you need to get a hit here. There we go. Never mind. You have okay, good. They did support, so that should be slightly slower Cypher Arch. Okay, they are basically like support city. That was just unfortunate. Again, don't get frustrated. They're literally just all the team is here. So remember. Oh, nice. Ah, missed dash, but still, you got it. You remember what we said yesterday?
Yeah,
right?
that exact area. That exact area.
Exactly.
They really are just doing triple support though.
Yeah. Again, the ciphers are not gonna be ready. It's normal for you for the kite to take forever. And that's all because again they saved early and then they supported.
Oh, what the heck?
I mean, you got the hit. Doesn't matter really. Up. Here we go. Same place. Okay. Nice. Well played. Yeah, so when you get to that area with that much distance, he just can't make it anywhere unless he has an item.
Yeah, and he used up a lot of his lasso, it seems, already.
Yep. Next chase. It doesn't look like we're gonna get there before the ciphers like too far, so just focus on the chase. Oh, it's melee.
His pallet's already dropped.
You break it. Focus on your dashes. You should get a hit here. Doesn't matter really, she just went into a worse area. Are all the bees gone?
Yes.
Alright.
Do I go for Cypher or continue chase here?
Now continue chasing and keep your blink. You're gonna probably kill her fast even after the pop, and then you can use your TP to... Wonderful. You even get her before the Cypher is prime. Chair right on the Cypher, and then your goal is to make sure nobody opens these gates, and then that they have to go all the way to the other gates. Wow.
I saw him sneaking.
Nobody goes for the cipher. Goes straight. Nice.
Knight's on another one.
Probably further. Chair right back. And then have you seen where the Finn went?
He went that way. Should I go try to look for him?
Check Cowboy first.
Cowboy's dead. No, Knight's still on the cipher.
Okay. Then you need to pressure for. Yep, there he is. Fill up. Can you fill back?
I couldn't in time.
What does that really matter? He had only one chance. Just hit it.
That actually bought enough time. Wow.
Yep. Alright, you have to kill her here, so put the resources and then just go for it once. Right, that's way too slow. Okay, you get the hit. Straight for the gate, right? If he doesn't get out, that's it.
He's not there.
He's not there? Okay, well we just chair and they should be able to barely TP in time. And I mean barely.
We'll see.
The chair time is a bit far, you might not be able to get it.
Oh, I think Finn will probably go for dungeon. Yeah. Dang, he crossed the map that fast. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's because the chair was far. Yeah, and it's because also he went completely the opposite way when you had to check the gate.
Dang.
So, remember your match. What really happened, Cowboy? At least how you should approach the chase next time. If someone is at shack, you should always go straight for the pallet. Why? Because if they stay there at the pallet and stun you, that means they lost all of the distance they would have had if they were to go to Christmas tree, which you don't care about. So that's your win. So just go straight through the pallets and then just continue going forward, make sure they aren't there. And then just continue going to Christmas tree. There's also another trick. If you get close to shack and you don't get denied this, that means you don't even need to go through the pallet. You can just continue going straight to Christmas tree. But if you went through middle like you did, you probably got tinnitus from night, and then you wouldn't be able to know which is where. So that's step 1. Step 2, you get to him you push him towards those 2 pallets. You can already imagine it. He's gonna get to that area. That area is pretty good. If he gets to drop a pallet before you even can hit it, you just force him to drop one, and then you just break one, and then you should be able to mind game around it. He obviously lost the mind game because he really wanted to stun you, and you beat him there. Nothing there to say. And then you followed him all the way to Godkite.
Yep.
You should have gotten the hit at Godkite. You should, if he didn't dash again at the pallet, which you did 3 times by the way, that's pretty consistent. You tried to do it. If you just even charge attack or just stay on him and go around the wall, you might have gotten the hit. And even better, you would have been in a much better position to even try to mind game hit and go back, and then he just fell. But because of your dash, you went out of the way and you made it easier for him. Especially because the pallet edge kinda goes out.
Yeah,
so
that one pallet in Godkite is so strong for survivors because, or at least when you play Opera, because where you have to dash behind the pallet and then wrap around it to get the hit there.
Yes, correct. That's why you never dash there unless you're coming from another direction. When you come from the same direction as you did, you don't dash to the pallet. You just continue to stay there. Where else? They just died at you went to the next pallets. The pallets that are bad, that means you just force him to drop one, you force him to move to the next one, you force him to drop it, and then you just basically those pallets are not winnable. As long as you force him to drop one and then you force him to stay in the same area, you just stay there, bait, and then he will just roll back and you will just kill him. That's when you get there, they'll eventually die. It's just a matter of how many mind games you can win before he dies. That's it. The rescue is pretty simple, stupid. They baited for a bit, and then someone came behind you. It doesn't really matter. They saved too early. You even saw that. They even supported. That was completely pointless because you just followed them. They supported for infinity, and you did lose another mind game at the palace. So now we're gonna talk about that. So this is very important. When you have like a wall, you know which one I'm talking about, like behind factory, there's the one pallet where he beat you at
Yeah,
the mind game when you flip back.
I couldn't beat him to the pallet. I think.
Right. So you flipped back. That's what happened. You flipped back and he vaulted back.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I recall that. Yeah.
Yeah, so again, he saved, he went behind the factory pallet and went right, and then he made it in the pallet in time. When you got there and you set up the shadow and you went around, you had no vision on him. There was a wall, but it was like an object that hides him from you. And what most survivors will do is they will either not vault at all, or they will vault before you see them. And that means, because you can see them. So that means if they vault before you see them, you don't flip back. You're not gonna make it. It's impossible. So you either predict that the moment you go behind the wall, they will vault back, which most hunters will do, or you just continue doing that, and then in the next loop you will have slightly more distance on them. I mean, they will have slightly less distance, and they will not be able to do the same thing.
Okay.
Got it?
Got it.
So, like, literally, when you flip there, that was, like, the wrong choice, because if they flip there before you like, if you didn't, like, if you were not gonna flip before they vault, you're not gonna get it. And especially when you don't see them in a position like that.
Right.
Alright, that's for the most part the most important points. After that, they just supported for Infinity, and then you just chase melee. He was in an area that was bad, they saved twice, they barely healed on time. That's it. It's as simple as that.
Got it.
Alright, let's go to the next one. So already with the flip back trick, we've learned two things. We've learned to see the body language of someone, if he's like actually staying close to the pallet, where you might consider like really having your finger close to the flip back button, like the prisoner. He wasn't really next to the palace, so you can just easily go after him, and he was bluffing. He wasn't really gonna vault because he was not in position to do so. And then with the person with Cowboy, we learned that if you go around the wall at the moment where they're probably at the pallet, 50% they will just insta vault, and if you don't predict it, there's no point. You're not gonna make it in time. And then if they don't insta vault, then you can actually do your mind game.
Okay. There's a lot.
Basically, don't flip back. Don't flip back before you know it's coming. Before you already know or see them. Like, yeah. That's just pointless.
I guess it's tricky because it's like I guess it's like I feel like I'm never, almost every time I flip back, I would say 80% of the time when I do a flip thing behind a wall, I never get a hit. I'm always too slow.
By the way, 50% of good operas now do prediction flip backs. Just
really?
Because of how fast the survivors vote, yes. What they do is they will just put as much pressure on you, and then when they know that they basically get to a point where if you don't vote for the next 0.1 second, you're gonna get hit because I'm close enough to you. They just get to that point, and then they flip. And then it's basically like, if that survivor didn't vote, they just have nerves of steel.
Oh no. Oh no, oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna get gimmicked in this game, Aaron. I knew it. I knew it. I already knew it. I know these players. I'm gonna get gimmicked, Aaron. I'm gonna get gimmicked so hard.
That's a good counter. Oh, there's an Ada.
Oh, I'm gonna get countered. Or I'm gonna get gimmicked so hard in this game.
Alright, so I guess in this match you're not thinking about winning, you're thinking about finding Ada and chasing her to actually learn something.
Oh well.
Never mind. Gardner it is.
Oh man.
Gardner,
I can literally only chase Gardner, that's it.
I mean, they do have the first feral lady. I don't think you will necessarily chase that. And then you have a random Gardner Explorer. You're probably not gonna be able to find. Do you have Hunt though?
Hunt?
Yeah, the trait where you can use to find Explorer on the floor. If I was them, I think I would have went. If I'm you, I go up.
Up left?
Up left. Up left. Yeah.
Nice.
Alright, wonderful. So you block the Pharaoh's Cipher, she's gonna go right to Sandbag, and then that side is gonna pop, and then you're probably gonna end up with... Yeah, the last ciphers will be... the last ciphers will be Factory, Big Rock Shack, and the Factory Gate, which means there might be a chance of them pre-cipher locking themselves. A chance.
I guess it depends if there's double sandbags or mid.
Yeah. Regardless, you're gonna go straight towards Gardner. Don't go through Shack, just go through there. Yep, just dash, dash, dash. Alright.
I don't see any
Are
trail.
they hiding?
I have no idea
You
where they
don't
are.
have. Just go middle. Just go middle. Just go middle.
It's the officer, but I think I saw trail.
You can just force him to. Yeah, you can force him to use a watch first, and then go for the person now. Afterwards. There you go. A Trailware Factory.
It looked like it, but I'm not 100% sure.
Alright. You have either Factory or
There's no
Burst Shadow Lady as standby.
I'm just never getting tinnitus.
They are really communicating and hiding from you, what can I say? But the Cypher Rush is much slower, remember that. And then also Explorers leaving early, that means they are all sacrificing a lot of progress. That's the Explorer.
Is it worth to go for him? I think he's just gonna run from me by the time I get there.
You just don't have a target right now and everyone's just going around. Yeah, just go for it. Alright. Now
That's
finally
not even
we
the
can
Explorer, it's the officer again.
Oh, wow. Alright, well, you're gonna have to go after him anyways. We'll force him to use watch ASAP and then just kill him once the watch is over.
Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna use watch. Pretty straightforward.
No way, that didn't trade.
Doesn't matter again. Again, doesn't really matter. He just really being ballsy with the watch. That's fine. Again, just follow and kill him as soon as the watch is over. That's it. That's what you want to do.
I really can only chase this. Everybody else just gimmicks me.
Yep. Again, just remember, he'll die when the watch is over. You're just trying your luck here.
How do survivors ever lose with a comp like this?
What can I say? It's really because you...
What?
Okay, the timing was off, but here he should die. Okay. Not much there to learn. Oh, yep, we're taking that.
This is the only way I can have a chance to draw. This team is such cheese.
Yeah, again, not a chance to draw necessarily, but a chance to actually have a proper chase. Someone's gonna probably drop.
I didn't see tracks.
Nope, nobody did. Behind Shack, maybe?
The issue is it could be an Explorer.
Well, they're just gonna sell him until the very last second, I guess.
And the Cypher will definitely be ready because they got Faro Explorer. Explorer picked up a
Well,
page.
you
The
don't have to
Cypher's...
save that.
Huh?
If the Cypher's if they save him after half, it doesn't matter. It's as if you played normal match. Yep. Just hit Explorer. Yep. And then kill one of them as deep in basement and push them. Okay, that's fine. Now he dies. He has to die. Flip back. Wonderful. And then you have to just kill. Yeah, kill him. Just kill him. Wonderful. Your trait is coming soon. You should chair and switch like instantly when you chair to basically make them think that you're gonna insta TP. Alright, now don't TP yet. Now you can TP.
To this
Do
gate?
you have the... Yeah,
It's already open.
Alright, just...
Wait, what the heck?
Never mind! Yeah, just kill him.
He's gonna.
Wonderful. Now you pick up. Yeah, it doesn't matter if they save, because well, you just chair and then just speed line straight. Even just chair. Yeah, whatever.
I was trying to do it as close to the officer as possible because I know
I
they're gonna
got
be here. I know they're gonna rescue.
Well, they already messed up.
Oh.
Just don't let them rescue the other person. That's it. That's it. Simple as that. All right. Is anyone going to save? No.
No.
All right, just chair.
Just chair? Don't even try to go for the gardener?
Oh, never mind. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, just go.
Oh, she already got out. Dang, these guys are fast.
Because you were trying to stop her from going back to the save, and then Gardner was already like halfway, so she makes it.
This comp is such cheese, dude.
Nothing really to learn there. The only thing you can learn is in order to not get gimmicked in that match, you need to learn like the tinnitus manipulation. I mean, to need to know like approximately where is the survivor by the moment you get tinnitus, you can like estimate the distance that they would be at, and then based on that, you try to actually locate or where they would be sitting. The most annoying part is they were really playing the Cypher Rush very slow just to make sure that nobody gets found, which at that point he got gimmicked already. And then they also sent first officer to Shaq for some reason.
Oh, the officer was bait. He was like exploding the Cypher on purpose so I would chase him.
Yep. Especially because like they made sure that you were not chasing anyone, especially Feral Lady. I have absolutely no idea how Feral Lady left Sandbag like too early. Like it had like basically the moment you went through middle and going for factory, I think Feral Lady had already left her central. That's the only explanation. Which means they basically played it very, very, very conservatively. Which is again the only reason why you even had the chance to win to get to endgame with the ciphers not popped, because they didn't decode. You can't find people if they don't decode.
Yeah.
And if they don't decode the game, even if someone Kaisu forever, and just ciphers are not moving. This next match, this team is
a comp like that is so hard to deal with because it's just 3 invisibility characters.
You also only got gimmicked with the only person you didn't find, and again, learning how to find people is a whole like other kind of warmth.
Oh yeah, I mean, I know Spencer can almost always find somebody, except when he plays against WBG apparently. He
actually went into their boot camp in order to be able to find people. Only for the past year has he really leveled that up. Even then, like sometimes, like the WBG from a year ago, that's when we were, okay, we don't want to get gimmicked anymore, we need to master the command stuff.
Yeah, I just remember how, I remember when you guys were practicing when Goatman, like, when we were still like at early stages of Goatman back in Persuade Tourney, Roland kept saying, "How does he keep finding me?" It was so funny. And I was like, I don't know how he found him either. Like, I thought Roland was hiding in good spots, but Spencer always just knew where he was. It's crazy.
Yeah. It's always a general direction from where he was gonna run away, and then combine that with your the moment you get tinnitus, you can estimate like how far is he from the position you are, and then whenever you get to that position, you're like, where would be hiding if I was here? And then it just looks right.
Interesting perspective. Yeah, I almost thought about bringing Abnormal into that comp, but I was like, not until I'm better with all my other mechanics, I think.
Yeah, we're not trying to win the match. We're trying to actually chase better, and chasing better means actually blinking better too.
Yeah. And my favorite
so far only 2 good matches where you learned something: the Leo's match and the Church match.
Yeah. This one was just, that last one was just kind of gimmicks galore.
Yep.
I think there's a good mercenary, if I recall the name. I think there's a good merc in this match. I don't play Sangri on this map. She's too difficult.
Night Watch?
I mean, Night Watch sucks on this map too, but I'll... Oh, that's the first painter. Okay. Yeah, I'll go Confined Blink Night Watch.
Confined Blink Night Watch for the most tie build ever.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's a
Just remember, if you ever get to an area where like, yeah, I can't change this person, just break enough ballots, make sure they don't transition, and then just use resources to kill them.
Gotcha.
Because there's a lot of those here. Never use your wind when you know that they will be able to beat you, basically.
Ah, double decoder.
We love that. Again, it means that you have more chances of actually landing on someone. Prisoner... Or...
Prismac, lucky guy. They could drop 2 bots in this match.
I'd spawn bottom left if I were you.
Yeah, there's so many weak
who's
targets.
on the right?
Finn.
Yeah, who's on the right? Yeah, who's on the
Finn's
right?
on left.
No, the right.
Oh, lucky guy.
Yeah, whoever. Yeah, that's the thing. When you spawn there, you're doing a knowledge check. Is the person bottom? Can the person like below me on the right kite? And if they can't, you just chase them. Just chase lucky guy.
Okay. I mean, I'm gonna get Cypher so hard though.
Yep. Just go straight for lucky guy.
You got it.
And cut him from hospital. Wonderful. Nice.
I think I saw him. So I did not see him.
Nope. You still have tinnitus.
Did he grab an
Probably
Explorer
hiding
book?
deeper.
Oh, he grabbed an Explorer book. I did see him.
Wow.
They're just trying to gimmick me. Dude, this is what I mean. Nobody wants to actually kite. They just want to gimmick me.
Yep. Alright, after this, wonderful. Yeah, can you jump this?
Yes.
Yeah, nice. The timing was impeccable.
This should be a down
Then
right here.
you're... Yeah, unless he has flywheel.
He's full kite.
He has flywheel?
No borrowed time. No borrowed time.
Okay. Then here you just get the... Don't give up for pressure until you have your thing. Nice. And then dice. Wonderful.
Basement. Do I go basement?
Stay away
here?
from Finn. Sure.
The gimmicks. The gimmicks.
Furthest away. You have time.
I tried to put mid, but the game said no. You're going on the right chair.
All right. Finn probably coming from the left. No.
Finn's not coming in. I wanted order on him. He's still decoding statue. Although I can't leave because I still have tinnitus.
Oh wait, is he coming? Is Finn coming? No, he's
No,
not.
Finn's not coming. It's either Priz or Mechanic rescuing. I think the mech is upstairs.
Make
I
sure
think the
it's
bot's
up-
actually upstairs, but I can't do anything about it.
Yeah, you don't know anything.
Should I try to do something about it? Oh, Finn's here? No, I think it's bait.
Nope.
I feel like I just have to sit here and they just sell, and we just get a draw.
Yep. Yeah. Yep. Doesn't really. There is no incentive for you to do anything else, and there's no incentive for them to do anything else. You can just leave in 3, 4. 3, 2, 1. You can leave.
Okay.
That's probably a bot.
Yeah. It's just free presents, so. And now I know where the mech is. What?
Nice. Now just go straight for mech. You have blink, by the way. That means you can blink their shot.
She has flywheel. She's Weber's Law.
Nice live. Alright. Go straight after her, and then we kill her with blink because again, remember you don't have no trade switch or anything like that. Unless you can do that. Wonderful.
Do I go base in here again?
Yep.
Let's see. Yeah, she won't struggle. Oh, Finn's gonna try to stop basement.
No. Just closest, because you kinda got... Yeah, there we go. You just hit him.
Should I try to do a sneaky blink drop down trick or no? I don't think
No.
I'll make it in time.
Wonderful.
Mech stuck in basement.
Just hit her, just hit her, chair her, that's it. Chair, right away. There's no bot to open the gate. Don't TP yet.
I don't have
You
TP.
still have tinnitus.
I don't have TP, remember?
I mean, don't rush your gate. Yep. Yeah, now you actually rush your gate.
I won't
Rush
make
the
it.
gate, and they're already open. Is there someone or two?
Yeah, there's two there.
Okay,
Finn used the ball to block me off the other way.
Nothing to learn from this match. Someone tried to use a book and then they just died.
Yeah,
because
I'm telling you, it's just all
had
gimmicks. It's just so much gimmicks.
Yeah. The second chase was fine though. The first hit was good. We can ignore the first hit, and then for the second hit with Lucky Guy, that was decent chase. It was just very standard. You used your speed boost, you vaulted the window, you used another one, and then you made sure he wasn't gonna go back to that area. And then he had flywheel, so he survived. You break the pallet, and then he dies in the next time that you had movement. That's it.
Yeah, I feel
Standard.
Do you think it was possible to potentially try to go after Finn, blink him, and then go back for mech?
What do you mean?
Because I got the drop down hit on the Finn. If I dashed and then blinked him, because I knew mech was down in basement with announcement, or would it been? What do you think? It would have taken too much time?
No, I think that would have been possible.
Okay.
I didn't look at your resources, but if you looked at your resources and you saw that you had 2 dashes, then you definitely can do what you did. The problem is if you do that, if you need to use both dashes, that means you're far away from basement.
Yeah.
Which means you should start the next match as we talk, by the way. Because this is a pretty simple stuff. It's not like the serious stuff where I need to talk about a lot about, because they just gimmick that much. I said if you dash twice, that means you're already far away from basement to do temper. But if you can only dash once and then maybe speed boost and then blink, then yes, that would be in your realm for it to basically kill both. If you dash twice, the game is gonna look like this. You kill Finn, and then you go back after Mech, and then you take her back to a chair near Finn, and then you just chase Finn and hope they don't save Mech.
Oh, these are good players.
Okay, let's hope they don't gimmick you.
I think they're gonna harass me. Oh yeah.
Alright, what do you play on Darkwoods?
Night Watch. I don't know any of my dash locations with Opera yet. I haven't practiced enough on the map. Yeah, it's hard harass team. I've been up against this team comp before. When I go up against harassers, I don't bring trump card because it's just too much. I can't deal with it.
I'd agree.
I typically bring full stun reduction with warp, when nostalgic, so I can warp onto my target after potentially getting a double down.
Nice.
That's if I don't get kited. But against a comp like this, it's going to be really hard.
Prospector, batter, Finn. Prospector, batter, Finn. I don't necessarily know the areas on this map. I haven't even went into customs to practice this, so I don't even have a vision of how the areas are, but once I see something, I can tell you after the match is over.
Okay.
Pick your locations to you.
I think I do this. I'll see if I can chase the batter into the novelist or the Finn to disrupt their ciphers.
Yeah, that's fine.
But batter is a hard chase.
You could learn. It would be more of learning how to be batter rather than beating the palace, because I can help you with the palace here. They have no idea how the map looks like.
This one's a new one.
Well, maybe this match you talk through the mindset that you talk me through what you have in your brain when you're chasing.
Gotcha. Well, I'm not gonna chase novelist in that area over there because novelist is kind of a difficult chase, and it looks like Batter's trying to go that way. He's gonna drop the pallet, go left, which is actually what I want him to do. I'll come around this way since I saw him move left, which I guess means he'll go back up in this area. Oh wow, he's fast. Yeah, he's fast. Still got my wind. I'll break the ball. I know he's going this way, so I'll go back this way too. He drops the pallet.
Yeah.
He vaults.
There, you can't vault. You can't mind game there. You need to control the belt. There we go. Now he has a ball.
Yeah. Batter's such a hard chase, I swear.
Did you not get your win?
I did. Batter's such a tricky
And
chase.
we're back to one of the strongest areas.
Yep.
He used his item as well. Alright, we hit and then we warp? Maybe? No? No? I don't know.
I'll warp here, yeah. No
Nice.
basement.
He
We'll
had
grab
to leave the
resources.
window because if you had Blink, you
Yeah.
could have killed. So that's why he stayed the win. So that works out for you, and then you just chair.
This is a somewhat difficult chair to rebound from, so I'll chair here.
Alright. Then we just go for a hit, and then we just kill him again and again, and then we just hopefully have a chance to try to chase someone else. Okay. Oh, he's not coming.
No, somebody's coming from over here. It's the Norton.
Can you pull him back? Can you pull him back?
He's gonna flywheel.
Nice. Hit. To be honest, chair.
Chair? I'm already committed, sorry.
Yeah. The reason is he was literally on the chair, so you can just chair and go for a batter for free. Well, how did that not hit?
Because Batter broke.
What?
This vaulting is really dumb.
Yeah, that's fine. You saw there, that's pretty shit area. Just bait until he just commits to not either vaulting. That's it. Just die.
40% vaulting increase.
They're still gonna have a Cypher Pod. That's probably pretty much guaranteed. Where is Prospector?
I don't think it'll be. No, Prospector's gone. He's there.
I saw Blood Shells. Yep, there we go on the left. It's a Novelist. You hit. Can you flip? Yeah, can you? Yep. Don't do it. Don't hit. Hit.
Yo!
Nice.
You're a genius, Mr. Aaron.
No, it's just that when he gets to a point like that, he's already scared. So just as long as you make sure to scare him slightly more, you can guarantee that he's not gonna insta like save. Alright, he needs to die here. Use one, and then you use another one. Nice. Dead. Right. I wouldn't chain near the Cypher, yeah, I'd go far. Yeah, I'd go far. Can you get it?
I need to stop the Finn from rescuing real quick.
Yeah, can you get him before he gets the save?
No, I can't. I can get it before half though, and break a resource.
Nice.
And I can push them away from the Cypher. Well, somewhat. This gimmicky little thing right here might hurt.
Can he just spam going back and forth? No. Alright, dead.
They all have flywheels. I have to go back for Prospector here.
Yep. And then just chair him, I'd say.
There's literally no chair here anymore. Oh, there's one.
The Novelist is probably gonna just use his book or something. Just go for the personal Cypher. Yeah.
They have to heal. They're not
Alright.
healing though.
Finn.
Finn?
Yep, straight for Finn. Nice. Pick him up.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Well, you still got. No,
Novice
still
is dead
got. You
on
still win
chair.
regardless.
I'll just chair Novelist.
Yep. That is true.
That's
That
just
is
the
true.
win
I
right
was
there.
gonna suggest like pick him up and then go for the cherry. Okay. Game over. Again, I don't try to focus so much on the IQ stuff, but just for the two suggestions I gave you, Cherin Prospector and just going after Batter was a good idea. Why? Because he's already in the area he wants. So whether you spend 2 seconds to chair Prospector is not going to change where he will be. And if he does leave it, that's actually good for you. That means he's not in a broke area.
Yeah. Plus, I had wind to catch up to him. I had 2 stacks of wind, I'm pretty sure.
Yes. And that's only because the prospector literally died on the chair. That's the only reason why. And then by investing your 2 seconds, you basically force someone to come save that person from so far away. That's why it was good. For the second suggestion, when I said pick up Finn because you killed him, it's only because you want to make sure you, at least one of the good ideas is you either always have a person on the chair, and then you just always commit to the person doing the cipher and you kill them every time. Or you do what you did. Go back right for the person who got saved, you kill him, and then you just share him again, and that's it. You win because 2 people already did. Either way, they already messed up from the moment where the insta died when you TP. When you killed the last person near the cipher.
Okay.
The batter's chase was hard, but the thing is, he was in good areas, and what I noticed is everything went well until batter went to that one strong pallet with the big wall, and then you try to mind game. When you go to that area, you can't mind game. You're like, the wall is literally infinite. Just go to him and break the balance, or at least go around so that you can mind game around the smaller wall. You were trying to go back and forth when the wall was literally miles. It was that big. And you can't necessarily do that. Always try to, if there's a wall and there's a pallet in the middle of it, if you're on the taller side, don't try to mind game. Just try to at least be on the shorter side, and then you can see if you can actually mind game.
Could you repeat that last part again? It kind of got really muffly.
Okay. When you have a wall and there's a pallet in the middle, what you want to do is at least be on the shorter side of the wall before you can mind game. And in that example, if you applied that with the batter, you would have at least not wasted time going back and forth on a wall that's literally infinitely long. Everything before that was fine. Or just standard chase. You can start your next match.
Okay.
It's so hard to actually get a match where you learn more because you're just playing against gimmick after gimmick. It's either batter, where batter is more how to learn how to dodge his balls, and then explorers, and then fire ladies, and whatever.
Yep.
I guess we'll get there.
That's why I said it's so funny you say that because I'm always wanting to get kiters in my match. I think I said it the other day. I was like, why can't I just get normal kiters? Why do I always have to get weirdo characters?
If you had Opera, you could have definitely chased Finn in Sacred and then Finn in this match, but you weren't Opera in both matches.
Yeah, so. Well, my Opera in Sacred needs more practice. I mess up my dash so often on that map.
Nobody plays Opera all Sacred.
Yeah. It's so difficult. I feel like there's only a few viable hunters on that map. Hermit.
Yeah, that is true.
Ivy, Paula, Goatman. What do you think about Goatman on Hospital? Kind of mid. Or is Goatman just so broken that he can just still deal with it? Time minimum, surely.
Yes.
Okay. This is a comp. This is a better comp, I think. There's not really much gimmicks here. The mechanic is tricky, but...
Oh yeah, this is you beat them in the 1v1, you win. If you don't, that's it. Okay.
The only issue is that map.
I mean, they're all good chases for you though. Puppet is good learning experience. Is that Ada?
Yep. Puppet, Ada, Mech, Arrow.
Yeah, all of the 3 are good chases. As in, like, you will learn something from it.
Mm-hmm. Do you think I spawn... Because you said when it comes to Opera, they always go bottom right to try to kill the decoder. Do you think I do that or no?
I don't want you to just do the decoder because you have a chance to actually chase someone normal. Yep.
Okay. Shack then?
So here you can actually just... you can chase Arrow into hospital, into factory.
Okay. Oh, that's if he goes that way. Depends on his rotation. It's kind of hard to manipulate rotation, but then be like,
look, does he have a lot of distance? If he just go to the stairs, see how much distance he has. If he's like on the stairs, go to left. If he's far, stay on him. Okay, I go for him.
He's not going to the stairs.
He didn't even go. Yep, he's not going to the stairs. He's just going there. All right.
He already used his hover.
And you didn't even mess up your dash. You need to hit here. Can you make it? Can you make it? Nope, you can't make it.
Sadly, I don't.
Alright, now you need to make sure he stays here.
Well, he just left.
And then he dashed once, twice, and 3 times. Here, he drops this. You barely didn't get it. Here, he's gonna drop. This is good This is good play. Never mind, he won't drop. Yep, well, that's what happens when you don't drop that. You need to drop and then use the speed boost, but he doesn't. He's gonna dash one more time, so don't hit.
Oh, I messed up my dash. That sucks.
No, he does.
Okay.
Alright, that was a decent chase. He used 3 items and then he died when the 3rd item was used. Wonderful.
I'm just gonna go for mech bot. I think it's over here.
Yes. Yep. Very good.
And I'll just TP back.
Exactly. Wonderful. And then you don't care with the trade. You win. Hit her if you can.
Yep.
It's for free. Yep. You need to hit him here.
So
frustrating. Again, make him drop it, and then you just make. Wow.
He doesn't want to drop it. I get.
What?
Bruh.
All right. He's given up. He's given like control of the pallet so easily, and that's like to his detriment.
Yeah.
Alright, in those positions when I tell you need to get a hit, it means don't look at him, look at the floor and get as close to him basically. That's what it means. It means focus on dashes. Can you hit? Oh. Okay, nice. Hit.
He got me.
That's okay. Hit again. Nice. Wonderful. I didn't even tell you to do that. That was very smart.
Thank you. Was it fine to stop the trump card there? Since he's already eliminated?
Yes. And then go straight for Puppet. Remember, Puppet is going to an area that was already used. Look, he moved on to the next area, that means, and then he
has windows, I saw it, so no flywheel. The bot is here.
Yep.
Go for bot real quick, or no?
I would chair him.
Okay.
I would chair him. Just chair him on the Cypher, the bot is not going to do anything if you chair him on the Cypher. Do you see Mech?
Yeah, Mech and bot are both here.
Alright, bot is out of the way, just go for Mech. Hit. Chair. Okay, I was gonna say hit either and make sure that you chair on the Cypher, but this still works out. Right. Remember what I said here, you need to break a resource first, and then you can mind game after you set up a shadow.
Once it's ready, of course.
Go back around. Yep. Too slow. But
yeah.
he slow vaulted because you, like, he didn't, how do I say, he lost the idea that you're gonna like insta flip back. That's why he
Yeah.
didn't really like go back. The Cypher is probably primed, I think.
Yeah, the bot is working on it. It's not
Both of
primed
them.
actually.
Kill her and then kill her. Okay, well, bot is there. Oh yeah, just mech.
Not
What the
mech?
fuck? That's fine. It's fine. You have to commit. It would have been nice if you hit mech, because then they would have to get a save. Mech, you have to stay on mech here.
Stay on mech?
Neither of them. Yeah, you can't cheer. You can't chase the others because they're not gonna be easy down.
They always beat me to that.
That's
man.
fine. That's fine. You can't really. They already made it to the belt. Now we just have to go back to the side. Yep. Hit her. Doesn't really matter. Go back for a Cypher. They're giving you free hits. That means one wrong step and they lose. That's your down. The Cypher will be primed, but that's a down.
It's not.
Okay.
I never make it. That's what I mean. I think it's literally just the MS diff.
Inefficient. No, that was inefficient dashes. You didn't like dash as much distance as you could when you had full presence.
Ah, okay.
Charge the gate.
Oh.
The Cypher is primed, so just charge the gate.
Here? Or is this close enough or no?
It's close enough. Remember, they have to save injured. I mean, unless it's puppet. And if it's puppet, be patient.
Yeah, it's puppet.
Alright. Move, keep moving.
Ah, he got me again.
Go for puppet. And then make sure he doesn't do the gates. Alright, okay, cool. Same area. Make him drop it first. What?
Boy.
That was funny. Alright, remember, you tried to go into the mindset without wasn't even dropped. Make them drop it first.
Yeah.
You
It's kinda
instantly
hard.
be here. No, there's no question about it. There's no question about it. Yeah, and you have a chance to go for the hit at the gate. Okay, where is that person? Okay. Yeah, the mechanic was not gonna make it. She was too far.
Or what?
Not if you mess up your dash.
She has an elbow pad. What? She's already running to where dungeon is. She knows they're in VC. Dang it. She had an elbow pad to make it there. I don't think I would have made it because she had an elbow pad. She had an elbow pad. I don't think I made it anyway.
Yeah, but your dashes were very, very inefficient in the end.
Yeah.
Again, when you see them, don't focus too much on where they are. Look at the floor and just look at where you can dash to get to the place that you think they will be at.
Yeah.
Don't look and dash at the same time.
Okay. But do you see what I mean? Like, when I play this character, how many times you say that should be a hit and it's never a hit? It's always barely not a hit.
Yeah, and I think besides the ping, right, you're still like looking at them and you're not making your dashes efficient, right? The moment I tell you this should be a hit, focus on which dashes are the longest you can make and then do them. If you do them, you should barely get the hit, like before they do.
Okay.
50% of it was you, and the other 50% was, they barely made it.
Okay. So many moments where they just barely make pallets.
Yeah, and like I said, 50% of it is your ping and the fact that it was the barely, but the 50% is where you actually need to go to the mindset of focus on the dashes here. I get the hit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's anything else to review that's too important, right? I mean, that still felt like a decent game, especially the arrow chase. The arrow chase was good. Very good, actually. Like, you kept forcing him to use his items, and then you got the hit, and then he just died once his items were gone, and he wasn't in a bad area.
Mm-hmm.
Bad routing got punished. Simple as that. Alright, let's start the next match. We're getting fast matches today.
Yeah. Once I hit a little higher in the tiers, it's gonna be slower and slower and slower. I think Santi's wait times on his main account right now are like 30 minutes or something. It's well, at least they used to be. I think he stopped ranking for a few days, but he was like second hunter for a while, and his wait times were up to an hour one day. It was crazy.
Oh my god.
Luckily, I'm not that high. I'm only like in the top 1,000 or something right now.
Are you in the top 1,000?
I think so. Maybe not. Top 800.
Ooh. Ooh. Top 700 in North American European server. Nice. One more thing in that previous match, I told you to go after Mechanic when she was in middle because you just chaired. There's absolutely no reason for you to just camp it. The chair literally started. Just force them to... Just force a hit out of them and then make them either say, okay, do we save
Oh
for the
my
hit,
god!
or we don't even save. What?
Sorry.
Oh.
I'm just looking at the comp.
Mech, composer, lawyer.
Oh.
Acrobat. Oh, acrobat. Nice. Acrobat.
It's just draw farms today, I swear.
Oh my god.
Oh gosh.
Oh, it's Auntie. Oh. Auntie.
It's just a draw farm kind of day today.
Composer would be nice. Lawyer is also gonna be nice. There isn't like maybe too many broken areas. I think just chase on the left side of the map. That's it. By the left side, I mean up.
Up left?
Up left.
Alright.
Yeah.
That's the mech. Oh gosh.
Alright, I'm gonna try to focus on when you get to Nidus to tell you approximately where I think they will be. But
Okay.
do the same thing like we said last time.
Right.
I'll probably say something like, okay, to Nidus now, and then when you get to a place, I'll be like, they should be around this line.
Got it.
If you see a bot, by the way, don't hesitate.
You got it.
Efficient dashes. No, okay, blood trails. Just go straight. Hit.
Yeah, this wall, by the way, see how it's gone? that's the
Yeah,
adjustment they
much
made.
longer. Break.
She
Did they
went to
go
the
right
right.
or left? Okay, then we go to the right, and then okay, set up a shadow somewhere, and then just force her to vault. Oh, never mind. She's just gonna go around.
The double slow vote was kind of unfortunate for her.
Yeah, no, that was just again a routing mistake. She went to the
Her bot's
to a
out.
ballot that is the
I didn't even see the bot. That's not good.
You have a chance. Go straight for the bot, and then you just go for the composer or the bot.
Composer's way too far. I can't do that.
Yeah. Oh, nice. You call out anti in the end. Yeah, you go for her. Go for her.
She's being very patient. Yo, just get the. Oh my! It's after half. Wait.
Don't hit.
Yeah.
Don't hit. Yeah, nice. But make sure at least you hit her.
Yeah.
Nice. Because if you wait.
She spent too much time trying to juke.
Alright, wonderful. Now we just kill Mechanic and that's it. You still can get the hit. Talk. Nice.
No tinnitus, so Auntie's not here. Nobody can control the bot
Let's see.
without picking it up. Lloyd would have to use up all his map, and would have to use up all her flutes, so the bot's useless outside of tinnitus right
What
now.
are they? Where are they? Where are they?
I do not know. I
Okay.
think they're
Try
mid.
to find
They're healing mid.
Wonderful. So it's Auntie or someone else.
Ideally, the lawyer here.
Yep. Auntie still has stick. Hit.
Composer's there. I think I can use my blink to down lawyer in factory. Oh, not if I do that.
Wonderful idea.
He should be able to see me, so he'll wrap back around.
Mm-hmm.
The Windows
You
boost.
didn't hit. Yeah, you shouldn't have hit. You should have dashed twice after the blink. Can you make it?
Yes, barely.
Nice.
No basement. I'll chair mid here.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. By the way, with the lawyer, you could have just be careful. She might harass you there. I'm not sure.
She's not. She's still on Cypher. I can see her. Composer's on that other Cypher over here.
Okay. Then just force her to save early. Aggressive. Wonderful. She don't make the save as long as just bait as it gets pressure and then don't get close. Hit her though. Make sure you kill her. Don't go back to the chair.
Oh, the issue is Composer's gonna. Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah. Yeah, but the save is gonna happen because Composer is full health. Just make sure you get it down for it at least. Break. The Cypher will be primed in time, I think.
Yeah.
But just chase. And then after the pop happens... Wait, where'd he... Oh, there he is. Really?
It's already. Dude, this triple decoder team, man, I swear. Auntie didn't even have borrowed.
Alright. Okay. Do you have blink? No, you don't.
Come on, dude. Really?
Good baits, good baits, good baits. Good baits, good baits. Oh, nice mind game. Nothing really there. She just you hit a bit a bit early. She's still dying in a bit. Yeah, that right there was very good. You baited at the right time, and then you dashed at the right time. That entire interaction in the end was very good. What I said for the save,
man.
what I said for the save is. What I said for the save is specifically the save was gonna happen regardless. If you were able to kill Auntie or at least force her to hit you, then what would have happened is you can go back to the chair by the time Composer comes, and then her stick would have been useless.
Yeah, that's true.
She's not coming to save, and it's someone else. That's it. But again, don't focus too much on these plays, because even if I have more knowledge than you, I can call slightly better plays just because I'm watching. I don't have to dash, you know? So again, don't focus too much on these. Focus on the trades and the routes and I guess the baits and the path mind games and the flip backs. And if you remember that match, you can start your next match by the way, because it's gonna be very short. Mechanic got chased. We were able to find her because blood chills. She vaults, she gets a hit, and then she goes to the worst area when you went to the she went to the right, and then you just make sure that she doesn't make it out of there alive. That's it, simple as that.
Okay.
And then Auntie tried to be fancy, but then she was too far from the chair, and then she saved after half, and then just killed McNord after half. Yeah, it's pretty basic. That's it. That's all we learned from the previous match.
Yeah.
This is why again, use these. You can definitely use these, and look back and repeat interesting points in a custom match with a friend. Because right now every rank match is only giving you like three learning points basically.
And that's just like in those little micro interaction or like chasing in specific areas type thing, or character matchups, stuff like that.
Exactly.
I don't usually go Opera on Moonlit. I'll usually go Night Watch here. It's more open, I can see. I think we got this team. I think was this the stunning team? I don't remember.
Don't remember either.
Yeah. Another antiquarian.
Alright, you can't really chase anti as
Nightwatch.
Nightwatch.
Toy merchant gimmick on this map. I usually like going insolence on this map with I don't think I need wanted though.
By the way, Zeez, if you're playing against Anti and you get close and then bait, and then she doesn't hit, in the next time completely commit, and if she hits you, that's fine.
Okay.
It's only because if you just missed, that means this person is, assuming that you dodge a lot, so it doesn't become beneficial for you to dodge. It becomes beneficial for you to bait them to as if like you always will commit, and then you can eventually, as the game goes, dodge. You can go left, bottom arm, yeah.
Here? Yeah.
Yep. Lawyer, I'm not sure. Toy, I'm not sure. I think you have to just chase the anti here.
I think I do, you're right. Unfortunately.
What's your build?
Insolence.
Your build.
Insolence, it was stun reduction.
That's good. That means if they are in 4th stop and you get insolence, you can easily catch up. Alright.
Plus, all their characters are bad rescuers, but Toy Merchant will just gimmick herself with a catapult to the chair. So she'll guarantee 1 rescue unless I can Terror Shock. I kind of thought about spawning bottom or like next to 3rd, so I could go for a potential Toy Merchant, but I didn't. I thought Anti would spawn there.
All right, I want you to go, like, you know how go to the right pallet when you go through here, like the right one. Yeah, that one. Go through that one.
This one, that one there.
Right. Yeah. Okay, she's way too close on the left. You just commit.
She's spinning. It's gonna be hard.
Yep. Figured that before we even got here. Use your 2nd boost, and then the next one here, she needs to use her flu here. She needs to do her tricks or whatever here. Alright, you're gonna use your skill after the pallet interaction.
Yeah, I'm gonna break it first.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. She's so fast.
You're gonna wind here and pull back, like, there. Pull back, and then she's gonna try to stun you. No?
She jumped.
She's just gonna... Oh.
Yeah, this is such a hard chase. I can't.
This is strong. That's why I didn't think of breaking the other pallet, because she would have a lot of distance. Alright, go straight for her, and then she's just gonna play around those pallets. Try and get up close and personal with her for a bit. She's gonna definitely use loot the next time she sees you.
Yeah.
Yep. Perfect. You can't do much here, because again, just long distance, and you don't have any skills to counter it. And then you're gonna get smacked here. Okay, let's just block it. Okay, nice. Nice reset. Oh my god. I said we got a hit.
Yeah, I did not want to chase Anti 4th. I'll be completely real with you. This is the last thing I wanted to do.
Alright, one thing specific is in this area right now. Yeah. Okay. That's exactly how you want to mind game here. When you get them to the balance, you just like go back and forth, and then you either, if they don't vault, you just commit to it. That was the only one useful interaction that you were able to do. Everything else was just they had too much distance on you, couldn't do anything.
Yeah. I would. This is why I don't want to chase Anti 4. It's such a hard chase.
Yeah, the problem is you only had Lawyer on the other side, and if you don't even find Lawyer, you will... Oh, that still hits. I'd hit Auntie there. She dies.
That's the last cipher.
Yeah, you have a 3 cipher lock. Make sure to chair back on it. But can you even chair back on the cipher now?
Tightener lasts so long.
Yeah, that was actually surprising how far she made it. Yeah, you can't chair on the cipher, I think.
There's no chair there.
Yeah.
It's not ready yet. Oh my.
That means as long as you kill her again, just as long as you kill her, you should be fine.
The lawyer's gonna play body block the whole game.
You have your warp and you have your wind, that's all you have. Okay. Nothing more to just hit him here, just hit him.
Yep.
You don't win anything. Yep.
What? Dude!
Oh, this is actually good for you. This is good for you. Nice. You chair Auntie and then you get a draw. This is good for you because they popped when the person wasn't gonna survive and you just killed them just like that. Just chair her and go straight for the gates. I can already see someone. Oh, what are they doing?
No way, dude.
What? You even charge attack too. Alright, nothing much to learn from this match. Your character just didn't allow you to do anything versus Auntie, and by the time you even got to her, she just had too much distance from you for free. It's simple as that.
I just,
also
yeah, this is why I don't want to chase Auntie fourth. She's too good there.
Yeah. Could you have chased Toya Bridge?
No. She just catapults to Tram. Well, maybe if I could have warp ready, but I would just have to warp cheese. Because she just catapults to Tram and makes it every time. I've done it before.
So it was just basically a cheese problem. You either find lawyer or you don't, and then Toya had too much distance on you. So just got linked with the spawn again. Alright, I guess it's the same thing as spawning into a mercenary on your left and then explore on your right.
Yeah.
Alright, we can start the next match. Nothing really to go over that one. The only thing I can say is I think you should have learned something from playing these many Aunties, and that is, at this level, it doesn't benefit you from trying to juke back.
Okay.
I have never seen an Auntie like hit you that fast now. It seems that they will always be slightly more patient. That seems to be how the Aunties in this level play.
Yep.
Alright, now another thing. When you were looping fourth, you should not have broke that pallet at that point. Why? Because you were 30 seconds into the match. She had already a lot of distance on you. If you break it, she's just gonna go to the next best area and abuse it. So what you wanna do is jump it and then make sure she doesn't go back to that area eventually. So if you jump the pallet and then use your wind, she wouldn't have made it to the next best area, or at least you would have had the resources. Or at least if she made it, you would have been like right after her.
Okay.
But if they drop it early into the match, then you can actually break it. Okay. Can change Ansi, can change Acrobat, and there's also a lawyer.
This is a hard comp. This is a tourney comp.
This is a tourney comp, yep. They don't have any badges though. So they're standard players more or less.
Oh, badges mean nothing.
Remember.
I never
Remember,
I see S badge, that's like I'm scared. If I see anything else, I'm still scared. Cause no badge people can still be cracked.
Okay. We got a little frustrated because that last match was a bit of bullshit. There wasn't much there to learn, so just new match. Remember, focus on the chase. Wherever you want.
I have no idea where to go here. There's not a single good chase. They're all difficult.
Alright, you have Acrobat.
And small boat,
Acrobat
the
is a
hardest
walk
off
in
road
30
chase area?
Yeah. So who do you want to chase, Anti or Acrobat? Because
Anti.
regardless, we
Definitely
just pick your
Anti.
poison.
Anti-Shag broke, but Acro and
All
small
right.
boat even more broke.
Okay. All right. Let's take the least of poisonous chase.
This is gonna be really hard.
Right. All right. I want you to go to the window. Look if she's at the pallet, and if she's not, go to the right.
I can't really see.
Yeah, she wasn't there, so. Wait, you don't have tinnitus?
Nope. She's just gone. I think she probably went shore, maybe? No, I don't see her at all.
I don't see her. I'll just go for short, because if she's not sure, then she's not decoding.
She is there. Dang,
I
she's
think I
there
saw her.
already. She's gonna get
Yeah.
big boat off this, though, unfortunately.
No, she's getting the worst pallet of Big Boat. Alright, Vault. Oh, or you can just keep dashing.
That really?
Oh, that was a misstep dash. She's in the open though, remember. She's still in the open. And here, this is when you can actually land the hits.
That reaches?
Bad timing, but that's fine, that's fine. So it doesn't matter, she's still in the bad area. She's gonna get hit eventually here. Again, still.
That's if she's not
still gonna
antiquarian.
get eventually hit. It doesn't matter, she's still gonna get hit in a bit. Alright. If you don't mess up your dash, you hit.
If I was Sprinter, that would have terror shocked.
Yeah. Alright, dash, dash. She's still. Okay, long mind game.
Oh, come on, dude! I know it's
That's
coming
left.
every time, but
Wow.
I can't dodge it.
Hit.
Ah.
Can you make it? Oh, yeah, she just hits. She just used all her items now. Just...
No, she has one more flute.
No, I mean, most of them, I mean.
Oh my gosh, dude.
That is why. Break it, break it, break it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, break it because she has the window. Alright. Okay, dead. If you got the hit in the one dash you missed, you would have had Blink to kill her instead. But this is like still acceptable.
It's like I go back and it still hits, but when I play anti, it always misses. It's crazy.
Yeah, that was actually crazy. Again, alright, this playing anti is more so knowing how to play against anti rather than mind game. Alright, that's good enough. Yep. Just hit him. Okay, then we're just gonna. Oh,
They're playing like it's tourney. They know what to do. They're just
They are.
farming.
they are.
And the Acro's not even
The game is
expecting.
standard for now, so yeah. The game is pretty standard now. Oh, you actually got presents of that, nice. Alright, back to the same chair.
That thing's
Alright,
almost
you
done.
definitely-
Really?
The one here?
Yeah. They just started it.
Alright, free hit. Alright, you wanna definitely bait good enough.
I think he's behind that tree. No, he's what?
Interesting, right? Terror shock, can you? He will go for it next time.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Alright, so good. Alright, they're all in the corner. You have your blink for
No,
down
they're gonna pop.
afterwards.
They're gonna pop.
Yeah. I mean this. Now we have your blink. Just don't miss your dash.
I already
Just
messed
don't
it
miss
up.
your dash. That's it.
I just messed it up right
Oh.
there. It's that area is so hard to dash in, dude. I knew I was losing against this comp the second this started.
Yeah. Oh, no, you don't have a chance.
No, it's a loss.
They will probably get the gate open.
Because Laura's already at the other gate.
Yep.
Even if I was Sprinter, I wouldn't make it.
Which was the last cipher?
I don't know. I just know it was far from here. Yeah, I stand no chance of making it in time.
Alright, so 2 games where you had to chase Anti, but you didn't have enough resources to do so. And if you chase Anti, you definitely need to play like when you play Antis, you really need to play better than them, and that's not necessarily easy because Anti counters Opera and Anti counters Nightwatch. So when you play against these characters, your real goal is actually not trying to win every mind game, but deplete the resources so that before 60 seconds you can at least get it down and then use your blink. That's the goal, because you can't expect any more. And if you want to expect more, you actually have to beat them in a specific mind game or make them miss or something of the sort. And there's nothing really you can control there. In order to beat Anti, you just need more experience and getting more used to it. I can't really tell you anything else besides that.
That game was just frustrating because every time, I think like 4 out of the 6 times she swung, I backed off and it still hit. Like the hit still registered.
Yeah, really.
Like, she hit me around a rock, dude. My auntie would never do that. That's what makes me so upset, is I always get scammed, I swear. Like, I would never hit if that was my auntie. It was missing every universe. Oh, that's frustrating.
That raw hit was unfortunate. Was there anything else?
That's the last match too,
No,
unfortunately.
we couldn't find her at Shack. Oh yeah, you can start your next match, and for the next one...
Oh, right. That was the last match, Rink's over.
Wait, what? Really?
Yep.
we barely like scraped the surface. Like, these matches, half of them we were just getting gimmicked. What?
Welcome to Hunter Rank.
Oh my god. Okay, so let's try to make use of it. You learned something from the church match. We learned something from the Leo's match. We learned another thing with the next Leo's match, where the first one was when you chased Cowboy, and the second one was when you chased Aeroplanist. I think by far that was one of your best matches, the one when you chased Aeroplanist. We also learned something from the Darkwoods match, and that is to always be on the smaller side of walls when you mind game. Arms Factory match, you just got gimmicked. Moonlit, you had to chase someone who counters your character. What else? That was the Moonlit match. And then with this Lakeside match, you had to chase Anti again or Acrobat in one of the most broken areas, which you were not able to beat. And now, the only thing I can add on top of just the whole like rain section as a whole is, you remember your pathing towards Anti to attack?
Yeah, I do remember.
Your pattern has to be slightly different. What you need to do is, I don't want you to like be on the left side of the window. I want you to be on the right side of the window. Why?
So I have better visibility toward the palette.
Yes, you have better visibility towards the palette, and then you can also instantly check to the right to see if there's any blood trails, if they left or not. Because most survivors, they have 3 paths. They will either leave to shack, to shore, which if you catch really early, they don't benefit a lot because it's worst area. They can either stay like behind the wall near shack and see whether you're gonna vault or not and use that loop, or they will be at the pallet, or they will go all the way to Cornfield, which rarely people do that. But
they buffed that area, by the way. They added like a pallet and a window in that area too for survivors.
Oh.
They made the corn less visible, and they buffed that area as well, so it's easier to kite in now too. So Shack's even more broken. Yeah, more visible. They took out some of the corn, but they added in like a pallet. They added in like a mine game, a heavy long wall pallet mine game, and then a really nice window for survivors, of course.
So that's still playable for them. Okay, so this is like a good route for them to do. But that's why I suggested to do I mean, I can't even show you because my game doesn't have updates. But I mean, you can just go into match now. I will tell it to you again. Do you remember the average sleeping match? Oh, how I told you how to path towards that enchantress?
Yes. This is like the same logic.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pathing towards an area where you can check where they will be. You're not looking for them. You're checking. Okay, they're not there. They're not there. They're not there. So they have to be there. So go for Sangria. Yep.
Oh wait.
Oh
it
wait,
says,
why is it Darkwoods?
Oh, it's because I swapped to practice mode and it took off the map. Hold on. Lakeside. Alright.
Pathing in the spawns is pretty standard in this map, yeah. This will be like the last thing I can add because there's not really much anyways to learn from that previous map.
Yeah.
But we can go over it real quick. So dashing towards Shack. Oh wait, you didn't get the right spot. Go to the correct spawn, I guess, and then act as if you just magically appeared there. You know, nobody saw anything.
So it was like right around here-ish, I'll just say.
Yeah. Now dash towards the window and try to be on the right side of the window. Yeah, there you go. Now you have, you wanted that vision.
Like this?
And then...
Even if the dashes are less efficient, because I can't make it to... I have to go here, and then... I don't even make that.
And then there.
I like that. I would have to go here, then there. So the dashes are way less efficient, but...
So, you sacrifice 1 or 2 seconds for visibility.
Okay.
That's what you do. And if you do that, because remember, whether Auntie is at Shack or at Shore, how do I say it? If Auntie was waiting at Shack, does it matter whether your dashes are it doesn't matter if your dashes are efficient or not, because she's not running. She's staying in one place if she's Shack. And then if she's not Shack, that means you actually benefited from being slightly inefficient. That's a good dash.
Got it. Okay. I think I'm just kind of going over the route a few times. It's not too hard. I think it only is like you said, just a couple seconds. It's just a little awkward because you gotta go here. And the visibility, the visibility is really good here.
Yeah, as long as you stay there, you can have a good visibility. And then here you can look at the pallet, and then if you don't see them, you usually just go around Shack. Like you go right there. Exactly. And then usually they'd be waiting here. And then make sure that when you go through the wall, look at the pallet and then look in front of you. Like when you're walking, like go back, right? Like before.
Here?
As you dash, make sure to quickly like glance on your left, like through the holes in the walls, and then
if there's any blood trail?
Yeah.
Okay. I think it's kind of hard because a lot of people like hiding in this area, and so sometimes blood trail doesn't really show up.
But then again, if they hide, that means they're not making distance, which means it's not about being efficient because you're not trying to dash to get to them. You're trying to dash to find them.
That's true.
Alright. I'm gonna give you a similar example just so that you get the concept. Let's go to Arms Factory, because I already told you this one before.
Let's see here. Where am I heading? On Arms?
One middle on Arms Factory, and
okay,
we're just gonna talk about another kind of logic.
Got it. Did I make that? I do.
Alright, so spawn like in the container, or like slightly forward.
It's like right here.
Obviously you're not gonna obviously not gonna spawn middle, right?
Yeah.
But if you ever spawn in a place where someone is at the wall and you can actually chase them and you don't know whether they're gonna go right or left, what you need to do is decide at the side which you wanna dash and keep a good visibility on. So you can either dash on the right side and keep a good visibility on them going to factory gate, like that. And then if you get close and you don't see like silhouette moving, and if you don't see blood trails when you get close, you just go to the left. Oh, or you can do the same thing on the left side.
So it's just kind of like a pick and choose what you think they'll do.
Yeah, and pick and choose, and then get as close as possible to one, and then if they're not there, that means they're on other, then just commit. This will prevent you from picking the side, completely committing to it, and then being completely lost as of where they went.
Okay. So would you say like? I think it's kind of hard to dash from the left because here I can just go here and start moving if I do it from the right.
Then that actually works out well for you. Then.
But when I'm over here, there's nothing to dash to from here. I'd have to like go
Yeah.
all the way up here, which takes longer.
In that previous match, what if you remember, the reason you went to the left is because you expected him to go to Shack because someone was at front gate and they probably wouldn't want to go there.
Yeah.
So that's an example of combining that with also knowing where the survivors most likely will want to go.
Mhm.
So this is the same concept with Shack. With Shack on Lakeside, the good thing you could do is dash, make sure they don't go to the right, and then you just close in on Shack. That's it.
Okay.
All right. I'm sorry that you got gimmicked in half of your matches, but I think we learned a few good games. I think the Leo's match, the Red Church match are definitely one of the best ones, and you need to like go back on these maps, especially because you play Opera on those a lot, and I don't want to like necessarily just help you with your Nightwatch. I want to help you with your Opera because it's meta, even though it's not a win hunter anymore. But those are the best matches. If you go back and look towards them, you can improve your mind game specifically in every time where you're lost in.
Mhm.
Alright, that's pretty much it.
Well, thank you. That was kind of a rough session, but
A lot. Yeah.
there was a lot to work with there, which is good.
Yeah. Just make sure to go places where you could actually beat someone and try to beat them there.
Yeah.
Alright, well, GG's. It really
GG's.
feels bad when you get gimmicked on half of your games. It really feels bad.
Yep. It does. But
Alright, well,
we gotta
goodbye,
deal
chat.
with it.
Goodbye, Zeez.
Thank you for coming, Mr. Aaron. I do appreciate it. Have a good rest of your day.
Thank you. And, have fun. See ya.
Thank you. See ya. Well, that is all. That was tough. I can't believe half those anti-hits flute in the last game, dude. The one where the flute hit around the rock. At that, I wanted to give up. But once I got hit by that flute, I was like, oh nah, I want to give up. Cause I'm telling you, every time I throw out that flute with my anti, that's missing. Every universe, it's missing. I was behind the rock and it still registered. I can't believe that, dude. I can't believe that flute hit. And the thing is, if that flute didn't hit, she was dead. She was dead right there. And I probably would have got a draw. But we get gimmicked a little bit. I'm glad Aaron at least agrees that he notices how much I get gimmicked in rank, dude. The triple decoder game, like, oh man. That's crazy. Alright, well, we'll be back later this evening. I'm gonna go get a few more hours of sleep before afternoon rank. Oh boy. Hey, I put myself tough to this. I said I was gonna get both Peak and Hydra, or both Titan and Hydra. We can get it. It's just gonna take a lot of work. Okay, I'm going back to bed. GG's. I'll see you guys later.